congratulations.
Remember, hey,
Oh, oh, oh,
nope, go ahead, go ahead.
oh,
My
okay.
bad.
No, you're fine. I was just going to say, congratulations. You found a very special show on the internet we call Date Night.
It's oh so
You
right.
know,
Date Night. Little late tonight because this guy was running late. And that guy being DM Matt. Hi, that's me. Um, who were all on time is Shefa, who is playing Sheva, kinda still playing Shefa.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
At last I was awake for.
Right. Have we dropped disguise yet? Ian, who's playing Rimar, though.
yeah, he did. That's why they were throwing mud on him in Dunkelgrot.
That's right. Well played, sir.
He got tired of it.
He was blessed.
Mm-hmm. And of course, last but not least, we have Nate playing the Kraken.
Justice.
But also Barnaby Boulder.
Oh, hey there, guys. Looking forward to, hopefully not getting a battle.
Gosh, I almost forgot about Barnaby.
Mm-hmm.
So, a little bit of a recap, right? And then we're going to digest it with our 15 seconds of silence for the players, some super awesome intro song. But recap. The players found out, actually, since we will be entering some sort of scariness, thumbs up from off-screen producer Carly. Would anyone like to recap the last two show sessions for maybe a luck point?
Last 2-ish or so.
Ish or so.
Ish or so.
Yep.
Yeah. The session before this was basically a shopping session in Dunkelgrot. The team bought a flaming tie, some awesome boots, new gloves, upgrades to their armor.
Mm-hmm.
The Kraken bit his tongue as he watched one of his arch nemesis just mad dog him and say, "You can't hurt me."
Yep.
And then in the next session, we were tricked. The counterfeit coin, killed and murdered the dragons. There was some real conflict on, do you like people murdering innocent families and hamster-sized babies? And then we're doing something risky. We're mailing ourselves to the counterfeits.
Yep.
And then, yeah.
Absolutely. Sorry, I disappeared for a second, but I could still hear you via magic. Yeah, no, great job. We can recap a few of those items. Ian, you got 2 items per se. One pretty cool and one pretty hot. I was trying to go for a hot rod, flamey hair joke with that. What were those 2 items?
I got the flaming tie,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
which I think we put on Miguelo, so now he kind of looks like a Pikachu following us around.
Yep.
And I got my speedy shoes.
That's right. That's right. You got 3 things because you also
I
got some
did.
gloves.
I got the gloves of ass kicking. That is correct.
Mm-hmm.
And not get them wet.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be bloody.
That was the
Yeah.
one rule you got so far. Just don't
Yep.
allow them
Cannot
to get
them
wet.
wet. Yep. Gremlins rules.
All right. So here's what I'll do, Kraken. You have a luck point. I'll give it to you. That was great. That was great. So yeah, you guys have been mailed, fly mailed over to you guys don't know where. But you are all assuming you will meet the false 3-faced coin.
Counterfeits.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So as you guys are nice and snug up in this envelope as Hermes flies crazy, crazy fast, let's hit some moment of silence for you guys and digest our intro song.
Ooh.
Oh, I hit a button. It went file system error. What?
Oh.
What? What is this nonsense? I even gave it the finger guns and everything.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Let's
I
try.
saw the enthusiasm.
Oh, that is heartbreaking. I'll tell you what. I know how it goes. Dun, 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 dun. And then it just does that a couple times. Oh, that's a bummer. I wonder where that file I wonder if I ran out of my free subscription I was using. Free stuff.
That's entirely possible.
Mm-hmm.
And that is why we are the greatest podcast in the history of podcasts.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Because it was all free, and my chair is sinking. So now I'm shorter again, and not center with frame whatsoever. So here we go. As you guys fly, do you guys have anything you want to do? Got about, I would say, 15 or ish so seconds before something maybe happens. Maybe.
Are we? I want to incapacitate them, or at least one of them, and question him.
Okay, sure. So one more.
I mean, not all of them.
Yeah, there's supposed to be 3 of them. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we are clear. They are planning to murder us, so this is self-defense technically.
They murdered dragons.
Baby dragon.
Babies.
And they're going to kill us. So like legally speaking, if we kill them, it's self-defense, right? We're the good guys. Be quiet.
Yeah. Justice is on our side.
Okay, I feel better.
Yeah.
Okay. With that, Hermes kind of like opens up the letter and goes, I think we're here. Like, you guys feel like immediately stop, and like you hear just like feet hit sand, and your envelope is just Chicken Shelly is definitely not pumped about the situation. I'm sure it's incredibly frightening.
Take it easy, Shelly.
And yeah, you guys smell like that smell of like mossy, gross like water nearby. That isn't like stagnant, but yet there's still like moss and mold that have kind of grown around the area.
Yeah.
And just because I like to at least think that I'm sneaky, here's your actual map. It is virtually the same, just with some trees. And some misspelled names. Dun, 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 dun. Dun. Bam. So what you guys see in front of you, of course, is a beach. And 2 individuals, one standing extremely tall, pushing 8.5, 9 feet, but just beefy as can be. And from very, very far away, it's hard to tell, but a snake-like creature with Wolverine-like claws attached to his hands.
Oh, one like him.
I think the big one will talk. He looks like a squealer.
Where's the 3rd?
Oh yeah, I can count. 1, 2. Yeah, there's no 3.
Fuck it. Can Romardo chug his last potion of True Sight?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. True sight gone. You start to chug. What are you perceiving? What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the 3rd.
All right. What direction would you like to scan? I don't know if you have it up or if you're looking through NATO vision.
I can see native vision, yeah.
Okay. So kind of in what area would you like to like look?
My God. He wants to scan like kind of the gate and like kind of behind them and between them. He's also kind of taking their measure if he can as well.
Okay. So yeah, that gate is actually extremely far away. I was trying to do my best to do forced perspective, which you can't really tell unless you look inside. The gate is huge, so like you can see it from like miles and miles away, and the tower is equally as large, if not larger, and is like poking above the towers. So that is
Is there anything weird
super
or
far
freaky
away.
going on with the two of them?
You scan the snake guy, and I mean, he's got weird organs. He's got like 4 stomachs for some reason. You scan this individual who, I mean, like part of his body is just made of bones. Like either the skin has fallen off or like he has like morphed bones onto his own skin or something, you know? But yeah, you can kind of see through him and you see a little tiny guy behind him somewhere. That looks like up at shoulder height.
Like riding on him, kind of.
Yep.
Oh,
Uh,
hello, Mr. Park.
the big guy steps forward and he goes, "Ah, what are you doing? Go away."
Hey, you said you was going to kill us.
Shall we sandwich on over?
Sandwich.
Okay. As you do that, there's like a long pause. You see the big guy like looking like in the sky for a little bit, and he goes, "I kill you on my time." As the group walks forward,
Who the fuck is you talking to?
I
Did you have an Orby voice in your head?
talk to you.
Why you look like you're weird, man. So why do you guys want to kill us?
No time like justice.
And why the fuck do you want to be the three-sided coin?
You hear the snake guy just like make sounds at you, just like growly, gutturally, like, but he like doesn't say anything. The big guy like looks into the air, just goes, "We could do better job."
You killed innocent beasts.
That will. Oh.
Yeah. There was a family.
Hold.
Two
hold
brothers and
on. I'm talking. If it's very impolite.
Yeah, I suppose he's talking to someone. He's got a shit. Is that little guy in your shoulder fucking talking for you?
They were dragons.
Little guy.
Big guy just gets nervous. His eyes just go kind of wide.
Yeah, they were dragons. They were tiny hamster dragons.
We killed them to protect people because we are justice.
They were the size of hamsters.
the snake man just.
How many did you eat?
justice does not kill innocent. You
Um,
got it all wrong, pal.
big guy is just like waiting patiently. And he goes, "I don't want to. I want to hurt them. I kill them. That's mine. We are Three-Face now." And like the snake guy makes another hissy sound.
I don't like your attitude.
Here's
Look, I'm not even. I'm not super attached to the job of three-sided coin. Like, we're not entirely sure what being it means.
Hey, this is kind of weird, but what about if we tell him like not to kill people and try to be just, like actual justice, and then we can go explore like other islands or other Discworld.
I mean, that's the worst idea I've ever heard. I don't know how to tell you the snake guy knows. He seems to just go.
the big guy has like done waiting patiently, but now he's like waiting for you guys to stop talking. He's like
They're
doing
definitely
the
like
finger
us.
twiddly thing.
We're just doing like the Archer 1 second finger pose.
Mhm.
So, like, are you going to murder us or not?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess that's the thing.
All right.
Are you guys ready?
Honestly, like, who are you working for?
Uh, The gods.
Name
Which one specifically?
which one?
Yeah, which one? He like looks over his shoulder. All of them. You idiots.
If you can't name them, then like you're just kind of like making up stuff.
Uh-huh.
Like
We
looks,
can like call. We have like 2 on like speed dial, I think. Right, guys?
Yeah, we're on first name basis.
he like looks
We
over
get
his
to call the
shoulder
all father, all daddy.
and he's like,
Yeah.
he's listening. He's listening. And he goes, we kill them, we get it though, right? Then I get the money. Okay. And he just like turns and goes, okay. Like he did not hear a single word you guys said.
Damn it.
No, I guess are we gonna do this?
If you're ready.
Can Romardo tell Miguel to like run off into a bush somewhere behind us?
Yeah, absolutely. You want to turn around and tell him?
No, he'll just like tap his foot, wiggle his nose, and Miguel knows what that means.
And he is gone. Probably books it over by Tiffany.
The Kraken looks at Shelly. Go hang out with Tiffany.
Chili just looks and goes, justice. Turns around and runs.
He's such a quick learner. So proud.
Chicken just says justice.
The Kraken's gonna take out his rat goblet and sip the finest. He goes,
Oh no!
"This is the finest rainwater ever."
The big guy looks over to Snake Guy and goes, they're not ready. You just gotta wait, okay? It's only fair. But you sip out of the rat goblet, and a small rat just comes up to you and goes, yes?
What's the big guy's weakness?
He's I guess dumb. He's very tough.
Very tough.
A dragon ate his face, like his whole face, and he just kept punching until it let go.
Mm.
It was pretty scary.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Is that it?
Thanks.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. It's not his weakness is not the face.
That rat like looks at you. He like gives you a little rat hand thumbs up.
The Kraken holds out like a fist. Is cool.
The rat scurries away.
Yeah.
The snake guy is now like growling at the big guy. And he just starts lunging and slithering forward.
Well, the Kraken is he'll all right. The Kraken takes out Trenchmaker. He's like, are you coming after me, big boy?
It's yours. And like from his body, he like molts, and there's a second one.
All right.
I said they weren't ready. The big guy like runs forward.
Hey, this is not cool. Like, you guys are not playing by the rules.
Snake guy is just heading towards you. There, the Kraken.
All right, well,
Initiative or
have at it. The Kraken shall go into a rage.
All right, here we go, friends. I'm gonna bust out a handy dandy notebook, and I need initiative from everybody.
oh. Got a notebook, everybody.
So, I'm going to give the snakes their first go.
Is it just a D20?
Nope.
D8, all right.
Damn it, sorry, I didn't realize I was in the wrong thing. You'll have DMs from me saying roll 1d8 by mistake.
I got a 2.
Okay, what everybody get?
6.
Nice.
5.
Okay. And Mr. Kraken, you got a 2, you said?
Yep.
Okay. And turn. Perfect. Oh, can't forget. Perfect. All right. My 2 snake guys are heading at you. Nate, I'm sure you can see, but there's a big open area over here. That is because I would like to roll in front of you guys today.
All right.
Nothing hiding. Nothing hiding. But if you do want to strategically run back there, guys, you totally can. I can move these dice somewhere else. Snake guy core 1 is going to attack you, and he has kind of some pack abilities, so he gets advantage. So his best is a 7, Nate.
All right.
So it's going to be +1 here. As core number 1 runs up to you and slashes you kind of towards the back, as he moves crazy fast. The second one is now leap slithering towards you. The last part of his tail is still barely into the sand. And he rolls an 8. So he's also going to get some damage. What did I just say? Where are my notes? +2. I don't know what I did for your damage a second ago there, Nate, but it was supposed to be +2. So this is 6 damage in total.
Oof. That's good.
As this other guy slashes, and you see these claws go into your chest, and you just hear this ka-chink as he releases them and slithers back.
Well, all right.
Up next is Shava.
Alright, so I would like to go into a rut,
Okay, absolutely.
and I would like to enact Capoeira
I like it.
upon the closest.
Okay. Core 1, the snake guy is the closest.
Oh,
Yikes.
that was a not good Capoeira.
A good old 1. A lot of sand and dirt and a little bit of grass popped up in it. I mean, it looks cool cinematically, but it's pretty hazy.
Dope. I hope somebody has a camera.
It's pretty hazy for the rest of it, though. Anything else you'd like to do? Any movement or abilities or anything?
Oh wait, I take half damage on that bad boy?
Yes, you do.
Oh, that was really good then.
No, I'm good.
Okay. After Shava is Rimardo.
Rimardo's going to bravely start kind of running backwards.
Absolutely. You can move literally anywhere you want on this map, on this little mini beach. So
Yeah, he can run far with his shoes of speediness, but he'll go about half the distance away that he can.
okay.
And then I wasn't expecting 2 snake guys. I was like, okay. And he's just gonna kind of dig around in one of his pockets, and he's like, "Oh, you guys are scary. You guys are really scary. I'm afraid of nightmares." And he's gonna whip out the scroll of nightmare.
Nice.
And he's gonna dump all 3 charges and try to hit all 3 of them.
Okay. Roll me some intelligence there, Rimardo. We're gonna roll one at a time. So do one roll and tell me who you want it to go to first.
Let me see. Sorry, intelligence roll.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, 9.
Nice. So who's your first target?
First target.
Guy on the back.
I want to hit that. I want to hit the little guy on his back.
Oh, absolutely. That's a good. I didn't even think about you guys attacking him. Okay, done. Deal.
You made him seem hidden and not obvious. That's like a glowing spot on a Nintendo enemy.
Absolutely, 100%. Um. Ooh.
And do I roll for each one?
Yes. Go ahead. Roll a second one. Let me know who you're attacking on this.
Oh, oh my God,
Whoa.
that's for Snake Man.
Which one? There is Core 2, which is in front of Kraken, and Core 1, which is behind him.
Number one,
Okay.
the original. If Romardo can determine which one the original is, he wants that one.
Yeah, that would have been one. That's the guy being sneaky.
Yeah, sneaky guy. You have a nightmare.
Okay.
I said, come on, this is one for the big guy. Come on.
Oh
my God, that's another 9.
God.
You have a nightmare.
Oh my sweet lord. Okay. So here's what happens
Nightmares.
in succession. You cast out the first one. What are the words you say? What does your scroll have for a verbal component there?
Literally just what he was doing. You have a nightmare. You have a nightmare.
I love it. So like you launch the first one, and like as you're now looking at Core 1, you can just hear from that first nightmare you launch, just like what sounds like muffled screaming. And then like there's just like black shadow like oozing out of the back of this giant guy, and he like looks back. He's already in a nightmare at this point because that's terrifying. And then he goes, you guys weren't ready yet. And he's just frozen, like clenching his fist, screaming, staring into nothing. The snake guy like is on the ground biting his own tail, like spinning in a circle. So there is craziness happening already.
Mars looks at this scroll that's like now just completely blank. He's like, that was a good present. I like this thing.
A Scroll of Nightmares, one and done, but my God, what a good use.
Yes.
It just slowly turns to ash, and like you see like a ghost come out of it. It's oh.
Rightfully so. As your scroll disappears from your hand, a weird bearded man looks at you and goes, "Thank you," and disappears.
Oh my shit! I think that's sufficient for a turn.
Okay, absolutely. The Kraken, you are up. There are 3 dagger-like objects embedded into your chest.
Well, what a way to start the morning. He goes, well, guess I'm gonna do gift from the depths onto my sword.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make an attack at core number 2.
Absolutely. Go for it.
And then advantage. Oof, Kraken is not rolling very well. Oh my gosh, what is going on?
Wow.
Yikes.
I'm gonna do 2 luck points into one of those so I can hit him.
Okay. Absolutely. So that gets you to a 6, correct?
Yep. Yes.
Okay. So first off, you're busting out your sword. I'm gonna call your fumble your rift, if that's what you're going for. You're attempting to rift afterwards.
I was not going to.
Oh,
rift,
okay.
But I can accidentally rift.
I like accidentally rifting. Okay. So go ahead, roll damage, and describe your attack here, bud.
I was like, you went for the chest. I'm going for the head.
Mm.
And he's gonna do a nice vertical coming down.
Okay.
And is it 2d4
Yes. And then,
plus my strength?
yep, add your strength.
All right. Oh, that is 11 points of damage.
Oh man, I mean, you definitely take this head off for sure. It is on the ground, like you're able to like cool superhero finish, like looking at it, and its eyes just like move towards you and like blink a couple times.
That's justice right there, bud. You killed You killed babies. And then whoa.
The body still stands.
Oh. I did do a vertical, so the head would still be connected. It's split in two.
Ah.
Swing.
Well, in that case, it probably sounds like.
Yeah. And then where shall I rift?
Disappearance. Roll a d4, and we're either going to go 25 feet straight, which is 1, to the right, which is 2, directly backwards 3, to your left 4.
3.
Haha! You find yourself on top of Tiffany. On the cart.
And then I would like to use my movement to get to the one that's on the ground.
Okay. Kraken's movement is just as correct as Romardo's now. Absolutely. Okay, with that, Tarn, who is currently experiencing a nightmare, just is like slamming his giant axe in the ground and goes, "We weren't fighting yet. We weren't fighting yet," and is just like attacking the ground mercifully. Somebody roll 3d4, and let's get some damage going on here.
Is this nightmare?
Well, he will be taking nightmare damage.
4, 4, and 2.
One of those swings wildly hits core number 2, and I mean just is like halfway in him, and he pulls it back out. And core is 100% not alive, but not falling over for some odd reason.
I think number 1 has to die.
Gotcha.
But yes, at the start of your turn, Romardo, you'll be rolling nightmare damage for everybody.
Oh my god.
After Tarn was chest, but he's in a full panic. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, and 6. Somebody roll me 3d6, which is a brand new dice we've never rolled in this game yet. And we're going to see who's accidentally gets lightninged here. It's a chance for literally anybody. I'm just going to count from the top down.
I'm scared. 5, 3,
Okay.
1.
1 is Tarn. 3 is Sheva. And 5 is Kraken.
Oh, that's alright.
Oh no!
So
Do we half damage, or is this like not considered?
Oh yeah,
half rage damage?
you'll have damage this. So Tarn takes 2. Sheva takes 3. And Kraken takes 1.
Do
So
we take any damage, or just one?
you'll just take 1. That seems fair. As just a sound is coming from this chest that I would assume Theon Greyjoy made while being tortured in that chamber in Game of Thrones.
By being reeked.
Yes, of course, reek. Well, yes,
Getting reeked.
getting reeked. While reeking, he reeked. He shrieked. Reek. It rhymes with shriek. Back to the top. Core number 1. Just full panic. I mean, you can't expect anything from these nightmare people. Stabbing the ground, swinging about, just making gargly sounds. Core number 2, however, will fall over. and is just like oozing blood out from him. So I mean that's pretty easy. Let's jump over to Shava. Shava, what would you like to do? There is
I'd like to try and capoeira somebody.
okay.
I don't know if I can, based
Uh,
on my last roll.
you
Um,
most definitely can. I was gonna say it's at advantage because this guy's on the ground. It's still gonna be advantage. Go ahead, roll twice. Wow,
That's a 6 both times.
that's pretty impressive. Yeah, absolutely.
Wait, +2, so that's an 8. Jesus.
Yep.
So you capoeira'd him, right?
He was capoeira.
Yep. Capoeira.
Oh,
the
no,
shit
sorry,
out of it.
7.
Real hard.
It's 7, not an 8. I lied.
It's okay.
Yeah, I thought it was just +1.
So go ahead and roll damage. Drop a d4. We'll add your capoeira, which is +1.
Yeah,
So-
so it's a 3.
Okay. What does your ponytail knife hit? What's your connection point here?
Eyeball.
Eyeball, of course. I mean, it's big, it's gross, it's red. It's also now on the ground. As core number one's nightmare is now physically painful as well as mentally. Is there anything else you would like to do with your turn?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Oh God, I just
Horrifying.
and I mean like you got to think of it like it's a cue ball like that just like got stabbed and then ripped out of a creature's face. Like there is a disgustingly gaping open hole in this guy's head.
I feel like her capoeira was so graceful. She's like whipped it, and like it didn't like deeply stab. It just kind of like scoop. It's like this fully intact eyeball on the tip of his sweater.
Hasn't even noticed it's not connected anymore. He goes, wow, why am I looking at the ground so? Oh God.
He can see
Oh my God.
clearly now.
Wow. Well played, the Kraken. Speaking of the Kraken, your turn's not next.
Yeah.
Ramardo, what are you doing from far away there?
That was me. Or, he said he wanted one alive. Ramardo's just gonna look at the big guy, and he's just kind of like gonna look down at his new gloves, and he's like, I wonder what happens if, and he like points both of his hands out and just goes bang bang.
Bang bang. Roll some dexes.
2.
Yep. Roll two dex checks. We'll see how these do.
Let me see. That is, what is my dexterity?
Believe it's
+1.
+1. Okay. Yep. So both
Yeah,
hit,
so
no
that's-
fumbles.
That's an 8 and a 7.
Absolutely. Roll damage. And add your intelligence for this.
What do I roll for the gloves?
Just a
Actually,
d4.
I've never actually. Okay, I said I've never actually hit anything with them.
Mm-hmm.
2 + 4.
Okay. So you can go ahead and roll one more time for the second attack. Each bang bang. Each bang was a shot.
That's sick.
I love it. I love it. What are you aiming for? What do you hit?
I'm going for those knees.
Just like a quick spray of disgustingly acid-like blood just explodes out of both knees, and he just like turns and is just screaming but going, "We weren't fighting yet," as he's still just slashing into the ground.
Does he take nightmare damage?
He does. You can roll all of your nightmare damage. So go ahead, roll 3d4. And we'll just take it from the top. Hidden guy, Tarn, and then core.
3, 2, 2.
Okay. Perfect. Ooh, okay. Absolutely. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
No, I attacked. I think that's good.
Okay. No movement, no words, nothing. Just bang bang.
He's gonna continue kind of like maybe backpedaling just a little bit.
Okay. Uh, Romardo, you backpedal, and then your feet start to feel the slosh of the river behind you.
Okay, out of the water.
Back into solid sand. Nate, it's the Kraken's turn. What's the plan?
I think I'm going to continue on my journey of dissecting.
Absolutely.
And look down at the core guy. He goes, well, here I go. I'm going to aim for the middle. I'm going to separate that tail from the top.
Absolutely. Your sword goes up. You're going to take 1 damage, just so you're aware.
Right. From the claws, I assume.
There's no way of knowing. Your chest hurts pretty bad, though.
Yeah. Kaboom. That's 11.
Yikes. Congratulations on our second critical. Go ahead and double your damage, which I assume is just going to kill core.
And it's still 2d4?
Yep. 2d4 plus strength, and we're going to double your total number, because that's just the kind of game system we are.
Yeah, that's 16.
Okay, well, I mean, you have to describe how this poor nightmared snake person is obliterated. I will delete them from the board, but you describe it.
Kraken's just like, I wonder if you'll grow back. And he just, like, dissects him, and that's it. He's like, and it's like, don't ever
I don't
kill
think he's
babies.
gonna.
And that's it, he says.
Don't kill babies.
Okay. I mean,
And
done.
then,
Is
the
it?
Kraken shall rift over to Tarn, but he's going to take Trenchmaker and move the blunt side with the serrated edge and just like, I'm coming for that knee, buddy.
Okay. So basically, you're going to rift in between Tarn and Sheva? Or
Yep, and it's just gonna,
Okay.
I'm gonna just try to take out that knee.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll for it.
Oh, jeez, I'm gonna take a power dice.
Absolutely. What'd you get? Sorry.
I got a 4, so come on, power dice. Oh, that turns into a 7.
Okay. Go ahead. Describe your. I mean, you described it, so just go ahead and roll yourself some damage.
Like, you're the only one. You're right. We didn't start on time. We started early. So that's why you're gonna be okay. Well, for the most part. That's 9 points.
Okay. You take this knee. The serrated edge of Trenchmaker just kind of slides. Does not break any skin. Is just sliding against bone. Almost like there was skin at some point in time, but it's just been beat up so many times. It's like,
Yep.
like cartilage at this point, basically.
And I'd like to just like dislocate that knee.
Okay, you can most certainly try. Roll a strength.
He was just God in it. It doesn't matter, does it?
1d8
Oh, it could. Yep. 1d8.
1d8
and add your strength.
plus 3.
Yep.
Here we go. And is this ooh, it's an advantage because I'm raging.
There you go.
Ooh, so far so good. Let's see if I can get that epic 8.
That's what you're looking for.
I got an 8 total.
Okay. You hear some cracks, and you definitely feel something. as a nightmare field Tarn is now like staring down towards you. And with that, would you believe it? It's his turn. He does not get to roll at advantage. He is induced via nightmare for one more round. But the Kraken, what side of Tarn did you end up on? You probably
So
would have
I was
had to
like,
run across him, right?
Yeah, so I guess I'm like that left side, trying to take out that left knee.
Okay. So I'm just going to roll a straight roll. I'm going to give him his good stat. We're strengthening this up, so +3. And you, he's just going to bend over and pick you up. And he's not going to do any damage, but he is going to hold you very tight. And he's just going to shake you and may, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, and just scream at you for an entire round of combat.
Take it easy, buddy.
Disgusting amounts of spit in your face. I now need 1, 2, 3, 4. Somebody roll a d4. And you're looking to get a 1 if you don't want to get shocked by lightning.
I'll roll.
Okay.
The Barbarians got it.
Haha! Dun 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 dun. Dun dun.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. Oh, the suspense. Oh, Mr. Kraken. You see this
Bring it.
this lightning that comes from the back of Tarn, and it goes up in the air, and then just turns right back down and like crowns you on the top of the head.
Can I get a little wet?
I hope so.
As in, I get both Tarn and myself wet with my gift from the depths,
Oh.
possibly.
I
I want to share in this electrifying.
roll a d8. Oh, it's not great. It's 1 damage. all the effort for 1 damage, but I mean, every damage counts, guys.
It's just a
It adds
2.
up.
I mean, you leak a little bit, but yeah, you take one lightning damage,
All right.
1 Palpatine damage.
No unlimited power.
No unlimited power. We are back to the top, which now consists of you guys and a giant monster. So, Sheva, what would you like to do?
I'd like to try a somersault.
'Kay.
And use my ponytail, grab it, and grab the monster's foot.
Absolutely. Go ahead. Roll a capoeira first, and then we can roll a dex to grab onto this guy.
Or
Okay. I mean, it's definitely not your best somersault.
dexterity was about 8.
Yep.
Yep.
And
You're
so
+2 as well. So
So it's a 10 for Dex.
okay. And what was your overall goal after the somersault?
a foot stab, I think,
A
wasn't
foot
it?
stab was the goal.
Absolutely. Yeah. Through the foot. Go ahead, roll damage plus your dexterity, which is 2.
Oh.
3. So yeah, I would say you think he might be immobilized, but he could just take more damage ripping through that. So I guess we'll find out. But is there anything else you would like to do? You can most certainly take it out
Probably
and
roll
attack
away.
again if you want.
I can attack again.
If you want to.
Sure.
Okay. Go for it. Roll another dex. Wham,
That's
bam.
an 8.
Oh my
Absolutely. Let's
Just
roll.
going straight ham on that foot.
I mean, are you going right back to the same spot on that foot?
Can I go like a toe over?
It would be the other toe, but yes, absolutely. Poor
Not the
guy.
toes.
Poor guy has 2 toes and they're both getting stabbed.
You stabbed him in the toe.
Yep. Yeah, go ahead and roll another
Oh my
d4
God.
plus 2. Oh man, he's gonna be so confused.
This little piggy went to the market.
Go.
This little piggy had none.
This little piggy's coming home with me.
Yes, that's six points of damage this turn from just
Oh
stab.
man, yikes. Okay. I'll tell you what. I'm not gonna say he's like in pain, but he's angry at this point for damn sure.
Nobody likes that.
No. In
You home alone him.
yeah. Lego damage. Lego damage. Would you still like to roll away?
Yeah,
Okay, you most definitely can roll away.
like a thief in the night.
Like a thief in the night.
Roll out of there.
Romardo, roll your last 2 nightmare damages.
That was a useful item, man. 2 and 1.
All right. All right. Okay, and wham bam. Absolutely. Their nightmare has seemed to stop. You can see like the gross, weird, like oozy, shadowy stuff like sucks back in. And you just hear like weird, like that was a good one. I didn't like that. Romardo, what are you doing?
I did not expect that was pleasant for you.
In fact, with your true sight, you can see he's like put his hands up to something. Oh, you can see. You have true sight. He's put his hands like towards that chest and is like pushing his head out, and then he clamps it back shut.
Romero kind of like wants to run, kind of like towards Kraken and to the right, but like diagonally a bit.
Mm-hmm. Cracked boots, cracked boots.
He's like scuttling, and he's gonna point to the little guy on the back and go.
Okay. And one more time, you were doing what?
Oh, he's trying to hit the little guy on his back.
With your gloves?
Yeah.
Okay, absolutely. I will say, as you now get to the back, you can see he is like cased in a chest. I guess True Sight would also show you the chest has some sort of magical glow, glamour, something to it. Dang it, True Sight.
Okay, so I probably can't hit him when he's in there, little fucker.
Bang bang.
Can I see like, is it like is like a backpack that the big guy's wearing?
Yep, it's like strapped to him, yeah.
Are there buckles that I could shoot that make it look like it would fall off?
Oh, absolutely there's buckles. 100% he's got buckles on.
I want those buckles.
Okay. Go ahead. Are you aiming both bang bangs for the strap?
Yeah.
Go for it.
I mean, like if they hit him, so be it. That's an 8 and a 6.
Okay. I'm trying to think of a good fumble for the gloves. It's tough. The gloves are cool. Roll your damages. Let's get damage out of the way. There's no damage. You're hitting leather straps. You got them. That's silly of me to make you roll damage against leather.
Was it my intelligence you add to that?
Yes. Yep, your
Okay,
gloves are
that
all
was about
intelligence.
4 and a 3.
Okay.
They're very. Those are very hurt buckles.
I mean, they clearly definitely fall to the ground, which, just for a reference point, oh, that's not what I wanted. That's a stack of gold. You guys didn't see that. Dun, 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 da, da, da. Where did I put? There it is. A chest falls from the big guy, aka Tarn's back.
The little guy's in there. It's fucking magic though. We have to like pry him out of there. It's like a little crayfish. Gotta scoop him out.
Busy.
He would be upset and scared. Kraken, it's your turn, but before you go, you would hear from the chest, "You idiot! You idiot! They got behind! Get in here! Get in here! What are you? Stop fighting and get in here and protect me!" What would you like to do, Kraken?
The Kraken will. He's gonna. All right. In the chest, huh? Sorry, bud. But it's time for the Kraken to go. And he grabs one of the claws and he twists it.
Ooh.
And he's like, ah! And he attacks himself and he rips.
Okay. You have to take 1 damage just for those being in your chest, or maybe something else. Go ahead. Let's roll a dice for twisting.
Oh no. I was like gonna kill him.
Hey, it's another 1 dice, or another 1 damage.
I take 2.
Yes, two in total.
And then it'd be raging, so only 1.
Bam, bam. And you twisted this, and you're ready to rift.
Yep.
But did Trenchmaker attack?
Dang it.
Oh, I mean, you give it a twist, and what does the Kraken do? Say, think.
He's like, oh, dang. I was going to slam these into I was going to rip them out of me and slam them into your eyes, Tarn. But I thought that was really mean.
It's fair now. We're fighting. I didn't know before, but now I know. So,
Well, it sounds like that guy's being pretty mean to you.
he's pretty nice, actually.
Well, he called you stupid, and that's not nice at all.
Okay. If you have gods, I would pray to them now.
Bring it.
Okay. The Kraken, is there anything else you'd like to do?
He's going. Can I take out a smoke bomb?
I mean, you most certainly can.
And can I shove it into Tarn's mouth?
It's up there. You could give it a little jump if you want to roll dex. Make sure you get up there. But yeah, go for it.
Isn't he like holding me up though?
He is holding you up. Stupid me. Yes. Well played.
I got an apple for you, big boy. And I'm going to forcefully, using all my strength, to shove this smoke bomb into his mouth.
Your gauntlet steams a little bit.
Nice.
Would you like to do anything about it?
Do I have like a die in there?
It's just steaming.
It is. Oh yeah, the gauntlet wants you to eat this apple, buddy.
Okay. Tarn is dumb, and he is going to have a conversation with you as you're talking about shoving something in his mouth. So roll a d8, and because your gauntlet's going, add strength, and something good will happen if you succeed. But Tarn goes, "I'm not a fan. I'm more of a flesh guy."
That's an 8.
Okay. As smoke starts to just billow out of his mouth, and his eyes start to water, and like his ears start to get red hot. And he just starts laughing. You put it was not an apple at all. And Tarn slams you to the ground. Dun 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 dun. A 7 for rolling dice is so much fun. Except for when I keep rolling crappy ones. 2, 3 plus 7, so 10 damage in total.
Oof. The Kraken's gonna put that in armor.
Okay.
Do I get to half that damage if I put it in armor?
Yes, you still get to half your damage.
All right, 5 points. Oof, man.
How hurt is Kraken? Has it all been armor so far? Or?
No, it's I'm at half health and half armor.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Rage is
Okay.
pretty awesome. Yeah.
Tarn raises up his axe and it like starts to just flame. Like even the part that he's holding in his handle is like on fire. And he like raises it up and somewhere from the chest just goes, I said in here. And Tarn like stops and his axe deflames and he goes, I gotta go. I think we're gonna attack you some other time. And he like turns around and walks to his chest.
Kraken does Kraken sense and sees into the future, and he's gonna roll
Okay.
and grab that box.
Okay. Give me a dexterity to see if you can roll, because you kind of have to roll around him. Is anyone else?
Is anybody else doing anything? Or
Yeah, I'm trying to think, because he's Kraken sensing, so it's going to kind of just go back in time for a second. So Shaver rolled away. Romardo shot the straps.
And I'm gonna do one with the shadows.
Okay.
And that's if advantage on dex.
Okay.
And if I succeed, I'm gonna roll through Tarn's legs, grab that chest.
That makes sense to me. Let's see what he rolls. If he fails, you guys can get an attempt at something here. Because I think you guys would recognize he is attempting to do something.
I would like to put 2 luck points into it and make it a 7.
Okay. So as you roll and like your hands grab this chest, what would you like to do or say?
He goes, that axe was flaming, but this chest is mine. Justice. And then the Kraken has the chest.
Okay. Sheba, Romardo, anything you guys would like to do? If not, Tarn has things he has in mind.
Romardo's he's gonna pull out one of Shelly's 6-shooters and he's gonna go like, Kraken, I'm only gonna say this once, but I mean it. I'm sorry. He's gonna shoot him with Shelly's healing 6-shooter.
Okay. Okay. Roll a dex. And you can add roll intelligence. You're gonna use a gun. You're the smart guy of the group. Roll intelligence.
That's a 6.
Okay. Yeah, I mean you definitely hit him. I will say your 6-shooter definitely like makes a weird like sound afterwards, and now the trigger doesn't hammer all the way down. Any last bits from Sheva before Tarn? I have no idea what you said because you're still muted.
She's unmuting herself.
said I'm all out of foot stabs. I dispensed all my foot stabs.
Okay.
They've all been dispensed. I'm all done.
Okay. Um,
He's falling asleep.
that's fair. The
Possibly.
the good news is we're probably gonna stop here for the night, but Tarn looks at you guys and goes, "I was supposed. You were in the way of me, and I have to kill you, I guess."
Who did he say that to?
Just he kind of like literally looked at everyone and said that.
What do I roll for healing Kraken? Is it D4?
Yep. 2. We'll give it 1d4 for now. I'll have to double check. I think it might be 2d4, but
It's 3 health.
Nice.
yeah. As
I'm sorry, Kraken.
Tarn reignites his axe. Out of the group, who looks... The Kraken's a little hurt. But those gloves have hit him a couple times. Tarn is definitely going to run towards Ramar, though.
Ah!
Dun, dun, dun. And he's just gonna like pull his axe up. He goes, we are fighting, so it's fair." And his axe is up above his head. And we can take a break there and pick back up next week. Sorry, I was a little bit late, which made this kind of getting into a little bit late. But guys, you guys have met the false, air quotes, false 3-face coins.
Counterfeit.
Could be.
We're the bad guys.
No idea what
We're
you're
the
talking about.
baddies.
No idea what you're talking about. It could be anything. I mean, successfully, you guys knocked the chest and the individual in the chest off of Tarn, which is cool. I didn't know if you guys would, get that. And then True Sight. True Sight got me again. And yeah, the
I
Scroll
love-
of Nightmares.
Love the bag of random. I love the bag of random, man.
It's been doing you right.
It's been kind.
It has yet to give you guys a moldy sandwich. But yeah, any last words, any last actions, anything else anyone wants to do before we call it a night?
Romardo's going to cower.
It's the right thing to do.
The Kraken is like, "Hey, box guy, better stop this." I don't know if you saw what I did to Core. That's gonna happen to you, bud.
Are you just whispering to the chest? Are you looking like through the keyhole or anything?
Oh yeah, I'm like whispering it, just right. He's just holding it. He's like, "Did you hear me, man? Did you hear me, bud?"
Looking through the keyhole, you see a little man. Just a tiny little guy, all gray hair. You know what? Only because I didn't know he had a monocle before. He now has a monocle because that looks great.
Yes.
And I mean, just looks elderly as can be. And you see him and he just smiles. He goes, "Got you where I want you."
I don't think I think you said I looked in the keyhole. I just whispered next to it.
Oh, that's fair. Well, then you didn't see anything.
Yep. The Kraken is just like saying it. He's not smart enough to look in a keyhole.
That's fair. Little tiny guy will most definitely still say, "Got you where I want you." And yeah, guys, this has been date night. It was a event with a little bit of combat this time, entirely combat, and a brand new map, which was fun. Unfortunately, it wasn't the rest of Dunkelgrot, but maybe we'll see that some other time. Dunkelgrot. Yeah. Anybody got any sign outs? Anyone?
Oh my god, I'm going to die.
Summon a clone to take the damage.
I don't know if it'll be. What if the clone number 10 is something bad?
I mean,
If you know, if I'm allowed an action, Romardo might, out of panic, make a clone right in front of him.
would you like that to be your final action?
Yes, panic clone.
Absolutely, I love it. 10th clone.
Oh, do you remember how the Bo Axton or the Nextons talked about clones and how they, you got to make them view the prime clone differently so they don't go kind of crazy?
Oh yeah, there's a good thing know they're clones. Oh, the good news is I think he might not be around very long.
Yeah. Make him a buffer.
I think this Irish clone might be very short-lived.
There's a really good chance of that.
Yeah.
But sure, Romardo, you summon your 10th clone. You kind of push it out in front of you, and it stands there. Usually they kind of stand slumped, like almost like a robot offline, kind of thing. This one has full attention and takes note of the charging monstrous thing towards him, and turns and looks at you and goes, crap. All the suspense, and I wrote it down because I didn't want this to happen, and you surprised me with the 10th clone. God damn it.
No, he's prepared for this one. He's prepared for this.
Where is it? Nope. Don't forget to spray and neuter your pets. That's not what I wanted. Storage mom. Things to watch from Nate. Oh God. Why do I have so many notes? Okay.
I don't like that he's prepared for this at all.
The clone turns and looks at you, and he goes, "Your turn to wait." As your vision, Romardo, just goes black.
What?
And I will take that. And hey, it has been date night. It was really fun. I don't think there's any problems here on the board that anyone needs to see. There is definitely not a clone 10 and not a Romardo on the board. Who knows what's happening? Hey Ian, I'll shoot you some messages or something sometime this weekend. How's that sound?
Oh no, that sounds terrifying.
All right. The last thing you probably hear is just a shink. Yeah, this has been date night. Have a good week, everybody. We'll see you next week. Bye and stuff.